Hello, growers. Say goodbye to heavy sandbags and hello to modern growers' quick hoops low tunnels. Protect your plants from pests, wind, rain, and frost without the hassle of sandbags or flimsy hoops. Our patented design eliminates the need for clamps and ropes, while the unique wire system keeps covers secure yet easily accessible. Tested in the strong winds of New Zealand for over 20 years, quick hoops are light, strong, portable, and versatile. Most importantly, they're designed for field use. These aren't some lightweight system that only looks great in a greenhouse. Our hoops are designed to last in harsh field conditions. Use them with any covering to grow year-round and safeguard your crops. Shade cloth, frost blanket, insect net, clear poly, no problem. Quick Hoops can handle them. Get Quick Hoops today at shop.moderngrower.co and protect your crops for years to come. What do you think have been your keys to success? What's enabled you to get 6 years? What are those success keys?
There are two parts to this, but the first part to answer the question is I figured out now that I've been farming for 6 years or so that the growing process, producing the thing, you could argue the most important phase of the process, it's also the easiest. You just have to do it very well and do it right and figure it out and systematize. But once you know how to do this, really it's rinse and repeat. And you don't have to, you're not dealing with people, you're dealing with staff and with yourself, but you're not relying on someone else to make a decision. So that's one thing. The second thing is, the most difficult thing is to sell this stuff. Selling certified organic, top quality, expensive local products like produce it's a bit of a challenge. There's a lot of cheap food out there. There's a lot of stuff that is maybe a little less flashy, but a lot more affordable. So marketing and sales is really the center, crucial part of our success. There's no way we would have made it without strong marketing and sales. And the big blessing for us is because we live next to this crazy place called New York City, and they have a lot of people and a lot of fancy grocery stores, supermarkets and such. And when I started, that's what I saw. I saw there was a gap in the market there at the time. There were no microgreens of good quality offered in those places. And it was very clear to me. All that was available was really subpar, or there was nothing in some places. It was just hitting the road, giving them free samples, showing up, paying for the buyback credit until the market customers were accustomed to the product and started purchasing it. So it was a game of patience and insisting and just going on Google Maps and finding all those locations and just, yeah, we've done a lot of sales. Sales in person and free samples has really been the key. And now we've secured about 30 retail locations that we serve every week throughout the region and New York City. And so that's been the key. Without that, forget it. We've done a few farmers market, we've done restaurants, but without those steady, every week, the same order retail sales, we wouldn't have made it. I don't think so.
Reverse order here. One thing people would probably want to wipe over this story with is be like, you're near New York City. That's easy. And that's like saying Jason Tatum just signed a $300+ million contract extension in the NBA. And I could say anybody could make the NBA, right? You just practice hard enough, you could make it. There's nothing limiting you to making all that money. But there really is, because it comes down to you have to apply skills, consistency, do the work, do a lot of prospecting, do a lot of cold calling to take advantage of the market. Sure, it's great that market's there, but just being there does not in and of itself denote success, right?
Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, I'm a Frenchman and I'm an immigrant here, and We decided to raise our family near New York City for some very obscure reason that we can't really justify to ourselves anymore. But yes, it is what it is. It's really pretty much all I know of living in the USA is living here in this. We live in a very rural county. Sullivan County, where we're located, is, I think it's 70,000 people total. And it's a 2.5 hour drive to the city. Going there on sales for the days and taking the trip, it's actually not as easy as it sounds. It's a bit of a challenge. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe it is a huge advantage. I suppose you could see it that way. And especially when it comes to finding a lot of retail locations. There are also a lot of restaurants in New York City, and we've been very subpar, very poor at getting them to buy from us when it comes to microgreens. So I would say, yeah, you're probably right. It's a big advantage. There's also a big struggle.
Hello, growers. If you enjoy podcasts like this one, tune into my podcast In Search of Soil on YouTube for a deep dive into the mysteries beneath our feet. Join me as I explore topics such as mycorrhizal fungi, mushrooms, compost, biochar, and more. It's a soil nerd's dream. We're going deep. We're talking to scientists about all things soil related. Whether you're a seasoned farmer or a gardener just starting out, our podcast has something for everyone. Listen in and grow with us. Check out In Search of Soil on YouTube.